Hello? Hi. Hey, Mark with Mark's Minerals. How's it going today? So I didn't think I was going to be doing a video, but I was cutting a piece of Deer Creek fire agate. It didn't appear to have any color. Let me show you on the fire agate itself. Okie doke. So I was getting this dull mottled red that never really got bright. Some weak bubbles, so I wasn't very impressed. I decided I was going to slice because I could see there was a ridge in the stone, and this is kind of mediocre to dull green down here. So I sliced the lid off the stone, and I found this, some really pretty purple to green, and some other stuff. So I'll be able to cut this one in reverse, and I'll have this stone. But I'm also able to map it. I'm able to determine where the layers are. Let's see if I can get that to focus again. I'll be able to see better where the layers are, map it out, and then I'll know I've been cutting into this one exactly where the layers are. I can see a thin layer in here on the ridge of a brighter green, and then there's kind of a dull green on the outside, but in between that's purple. So I'm cutting to the dull green with a medium grit sintered bit, this right here, and let's pan out a little bit. And it is going to get kind of loud, so bear with me for a bit. But I just want to give you an idea of what I'm doing here. I'm using about the medium pressure with a medium grit sintered bit. And I'm doing this just to get to the outer layer of that green. Bear with me while I get this ready. Sorry about the distraction. Here we go. Alright. Perfect. So what I'm doing is I'm coming in and I can see those ridges. I've been working on these ridges here, and I'm just coming in between with a medium grit sintered bit so I can use the sharp bit. Again, constant movement, light pressure, you don't want to force it. About a medium speed. This is about 6,000 RPM roughly. And I'm just refining it, defining those lines to the outermost layer of color before I switch to fine. Again, I want to keep the tool constantly moving so that I'm not leaving any deep impressions, tool marks, rough spots. I like using gentle light circles. That usually gives me what I'm looking for. And so you can see some color flashing down here where it's broken through, and underneath that is purple. So I want to get right above this color without touching it, so that I can go for the green, and if it happens to break through, then it's breaking through into that purple. So kind of a win-win situation. Covered my bases. It just takes time and patience. You want to keep turning the stone as you go. And if you check it in different light, you can see where you are. Start to reduce any jagged lines or edges. You notice I'm not forcing this. I'm not jamming it down. Color will come off if you barely touch the tip to the stone, to that brown part, and just stay consistent with it. Those layers are peeling away. This is exactly what you want. Nice, steady, fluid motion. Nothing being forced. So this bit is still fairly large and not very refined. It's for roughing out the stone. So to come in here and to do a little bit, excuse me, still trying to beat that cold. To get through the brown, I'm going to switch to these tiny bits. I'm going to switch to these 1/8 millimeter shank bits. They're a lot tinier, and they'll allow me to get into the crevices of the stone down in here until it's bright. I'm going to work from the middle out. I'm going to brighten that up in the small crevices and then work on the bigger bubbles surrounding them until more of this purple, and you'll see flashes as the stone is turning, till more of that purple and green start to show through. So, that's what I got when I carved it, when I cut it in half. And luckily I saw this purple that's in there. And there really is, it's hard to see with this lighting, but there really is a lovely purple in there, right underneath that green. So I'm going to continue carving, and I just want to show you what I'm going for. From here, once I get down to that, I'm going to use these discs, these rubberized abrasive discs, starting with coarse and working my way to fine, and gently sanding down in there. So I'll show you when I'm further along on the stone. Just wanted to give you a heads up. Short video for today. Sorry, I'm going to try to salvage my voice. Y'all take care. Thanks for watching Marks Minerals videos. Please don't forget to check out marksminerals.org and check us out on Facebook too. Thank you and have a wonderful day.